Our next lesson in economics is the stock market, how it works. Our goal for this lesson is to recognize the process involved in the purchase of a stock. Look at your vocabulary words. A financial weekly publication which features information on buying and selling stock is Barron's. The person who does the actual purchasing of the stocks for you is a broker. Work for the shareholder done by the broker, such as selling and buying stock, are broker services. A statement explaining the plan of business or financial endeavor, including the financial status, the officers, recent performance, and the profits that an investor may realize, are prospectus. Written proof that a purchase has been made is a receipt. One who owns shares of a business on the stock exchange is a shareholder. A device which gives constant updates on the activity of the New York Stock Exchange is the stock ticker. The daily newspaper which focuses on stock market activity is the Wall Street Journal. Never ask of money spent where the spender thinks it went. Nobody was ever meant to remember or invent what he did with every cent, by Robert Frost, The Hardship of Accounting. The stock market is a powerful financial tool in the workings of America and the world. Two men sitting at a lunch table are reading a prospectus about a company and trying to decide if they should put their thousands of dollars into a corporation such as this. People constantly checking a stock ticker to see how their investments fared during the course of the day. Thousands subscribe to publications such as Barron's or the Wall Street Journal to get information on investing more wisely. You see and hear all of the stock market terms, but you may not be sure what they have to do with actually making any money. How do you learn about it? One of the easiest ways for us to learn about the working of the stock market is by inventing a little scenario. Look at your comic. Gravy says, I bought some stocks today. Davy, really? What company did you buy stocks in? Gravy, it was Root Stocks, actually. Davy, of course. Let's pretend that you get to buy a piece of a company. Let's say that you have been told by a good friend that Mattel Toys is going to come out with a Christmas toy that is going to be the hottest item of the decade. Your friend tells you that the brand new product is going to be such a hit that it will increase their business by almost 3 times. You wonder if there could possibly be a way for you to own a part of Mattel, so you can enjoy the benefits of that great new product. Guess what? You can. Mattel is one of the long list of companies that lets the public buy a part of their company. So you break your piggy bank and find out that you have $100 that you have saved up for an opportunity like this. How do you actually buy a part of Mattel Toys? Mattel, as well as thousands of other companies, offers the opportunity to buy a part of their company by selling shares. When you purchase a share, you have purchased a little piece of the company. Even though it is a tiny, tiny part of the whole business, you are venturing into the stock market. Now you are a shareholder. Okay, so in your notes, let's go ahead and put today's date. Where do you go now? You know you want to buy shares in Mattel Toys, but you're pretty sure that you cannot run down to Toys R Us and tell them you want 20 shares of Mattel. Instead, you make contact with someone who is called a broker. Okay. So the first thing you have to do is you have to go to a broker. A broker is the person who will do the actual purchasing of the stocks for you. So a broker purchases stocks for you. If you meet up with a broker and tell them you'd like to buy some stock, he'll be ready to do business. You contact the broker and tell them, sir, I'd like to buy as much Mattel Toys stock as I can get for $100. That is what I have to spend. The broker then tells you, well, right now a share in Mattel Toys is going for $10. That's not the actual price. But my services will cost you $40. So you can buy 6 shares of Mattel. You hand the money to the broker, and guess what? You now own stock in Mattel. Now, even though you only got a paper receipt, okay, so he purchases the stocks for you, and he charges a fee. And he gives you a receipt. Now, even though you only got a paper receipt, what actually went on when you made the purchase for Mattel stock? Of course, the broker did not have the stock at the business place where he worked, but he contacted the stock exchange and made the transaction. In our next lesson, you will learn what goes on once you make the purchase. Okay, so we didn't talk about a lot today. You went to a broker, he purchased the stocks for you, he charged you a fee, and he gave you a receipt. Okay? Go ahead and review your lesson, review your notes, study those vocabulary words, and go ahead and finish this lesson.